Math, April 1st.
April Fools. No assignment. Not. You just had 2 weeks off, so. All right. Proportions. These are all story problems. Okay? So you're setting them up as story problems. They want to know what your ratio is. If Steve's up at bat, he goes up to bat 10 times. He gets 5 hits. That means he gets 5 hits out of every 10. That would be half the time, right? Okay? Another example, using free throws. Steve takes 20 shots. He makes 17. His ratio would be 17 out of 20. Those are your answers. That's how you figure out some of these. You set them up as proportions. So on problem number 7, you have a question of how many people? There are 7 players over 190 pounds. 9 of them are less than that. Okay? They say they have a total of 42 players over 190. So 7, the top number is players over 190. This is players under 190. Okay? You set up the proportion. You just cross multiply and divide. 7 times x is 7x. 9 times 42 is 378. Divide it. Okay? Another example of that type of problem would be if I go in and I can buy 2 apples for $3, right? I can buy how many apples for $6? So you have to set it up as apples over dollars. Your proportions and ratios have to be the same to figure out these math problems. Okay? So in this example, I would go, here again I'd cross multiply, 3x equals 12, divide by 3, divide by 3, x equals 4. Okay? This is very similar to what tomorrow's assignment will be. You set up the proportion and then you solve it. Okay? Math 2, very similar to what you did yesterday. Okay, we have the x and the y axis. Okay? We have a straight line where we have to write a straight line there it says x equals -5. And we have to label it z. I draw a straight line where x is always going to be -5, right? And then I just label it z. That's all you have to do. If I have to label x equals 2 and label it m, x always equals 2 when it goes up and down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Another example, if it's a y equation, y always equals 2, and they say label it c. Okay. Y equals 2. This is your line C.
I see.
I see. I see.
Hi.
Y equals -3. Why? I don't know, but it equals -3. Okay, let's label that M. That's what you're doing. Page 106.
106, got it.
Got it? Math 3. A worksheet that you have, you're just figuring out the proportions with positive exponents. Remember, if there's more exponents on the bottom, you leave them on the bottom to keep it positive, right? Yesterday we went over that. So I have 5 over 3 over 5 over 5. Where are there more 5s, top or bottom? Bottom by
2.
2. So I would want 1 over 5 over 2. Now that's positive, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they said write it as a negative, you would write it as 5 to the -2. We're not doing that today. We're just writing them all as positive. So I have 5 over 7, 5 over 3. Where are there more 5s?
Top.
By how many?
4.
There's your answer, 5 over 4. There's no fraction in that one. 5 over 3, 5 over 9. Where are there more 5s?
Bottom.
Okay, so
6.
you would write 1 over 5 over 6. Okay? They could put this in there, okay? The 2 stays there because there's no number, right? And then where are there more ends, top or bottom?
Top.
By how many?
2. Or 1.
1. So you write 2 over n to the first. Okay? Now you may have to do some other ones and you may have to simplify. 14 over 6 can be simplified, right?
Yep.
To 7 over 3. Then you just figure out where are there more x's and y's. Where are there more x's?
In the first one, or bottom.
Bottom by 1, right?
Yep.
Where are there more y's?
Top.
By how many?
3.
There's your answer. That's all you have to do on that one.
That's not too bad.
Okay?
All right.
There you go.
That it?
That's it.
Myth.